Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Paltry Squabbles. We have a fantastic special episode for you today.
Ooh, what makes it special? Does it got some of that sauce?
Give it a second. My name is Blaine.
Tell me about this sauce, Blaine. I'm Alex.
That's the sauce.
Hello.
The door
Hi,
opening?
I've crawled. Yeah, that's me opening my hatch from the basement here.
Oh, goddamn! You've left that unlocked.
It's the sauce.
Yeah, no, usually I can't get out, but I'm so glad you've let me out today. Hi, Alex.
Yes, hello.
Hi, everyone else. Oh my gosh, there's people.
Greetings.
Hi, I'm Anya. I'm friend of Blaine and Alex's. You know all those stories that they talk to you about on r/no sleep about the creature that they have in the basement?
Oh, yeah, and it's always them keeping bodies down there or something as a twist. It's so fucking... Oh. No sleep is trash these days.
The golden age of no sleep was prime no sleep. Like I'm a park ranger or whatever the hell that story was, and it was multiple stories long. Fantastic.
What? I was not involved. I don't know. My point is, I'm friends with the creatures in your basement, and they got some things to say about the way that you've been treating them recently.
Fuck, they're unionizing.
Y'all been dusting too much in this house. Yeah, they're gonna be unionizing.
Quick, call up Bezos.
Expert union buster.
No, fuck you. I'm their advocate. I'm here to bargain for them. We've already unionized.
We're gonna make it even worse. We're not gonna allow them the opportunity to piss.
No. That's one of the things they need.
Take out the buckets. No more bucket privileges until you learn to hate each other again.
Start calling our recording studio an Amazon fulfillment center.
Oh, that would make me feel terrible on the inside.
How did that not... well, I guess, yeah. Hello, though, dear listeners. I, as a proper introduction, I'm Anya. I actually live in the attic, not the basement. I just wanted to sound cool when I came out. I'm Anya. I go by she, her pronouns. And I have been friends with these two chuckle fucks for... Oh, Jesus. Too long. Alex, how long have I known you? It was since...
11 years.
What, 2000?
This month.
Oh my god, has it been 11 years?
Yep, 2011.
Oh my god.
Met in a cornfield.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's a fun one. We did meet, we were arguing about Xbox versus PlayStation, which could be a fun topic someday.
I don't give enough of a shit anymore is the problem.
I know, me too.
Yeah, neither do I.
PC is the correct answer. Okay, moving on though, and then Blaine, I think we met you in 2014? So 8 years?
Yes, 2014.
Definitely
Yeah, okay.
2014.
The point is, I've known these chucklefucks for 11 and 8 years respectively. And my dear listener, I can tell you, this podcast, everything that's happening on this podcast, the way they bicker back and forth and all this stuff, nothing is dramatized, nothing is exaggerated. They're just like this. This is just normal. I have lived with this for 8 years of my life. Really 11, because Alex has always been like this. It's endearing. It is why I'm friends with them, but also y'all have experienced nothing. Well, okay, I say that, but then I do remember back to Chester's dust, and maybe y'all have put the listeners through more than I give them credit for at this point.
Chester's dust is peak.
It's pretty peak.
I don't know. I just think we spent too long talking about how Chester Cheetah comes. It felt like a Family Guy bit. All vulgarness, no substance. You know.
I mean,
I feel like we didn't talk long enough about Chester's cum.
Do you think it's the same consistency
I don't know how to respond to any of this.
that's what they put on those Burger King sandwiches forever ago? Did we make that joke then? Because we fucking should have.
You
KFC
mean the,
sandwiches.
KFC, yeah.
I meant the KFC
Yeah, no, that was
sandwiches.
just straight up Chester dust around that. Just pure cheese splooge all over them.
I was gonna say, did Burger King harvest the cum?
They did for mac and cheese, I believe.
They did mac and cheese?
What if they dooge instead of splooge?
I remember Hardee's did the like fried cheese block on top of their burgers like for a period of
Burger
time.
King had like they were like a Cheetos dust crust with mac and cheese inside.
That I've never heard of.
I've also never heard of that.
I swear to God.
Hold on. Burger...
It's called mac and Cheetos.
Yeah, Burger King's... They had chicken fries covered in Cheetos dust.
Oh, yeah. The mac and Cheetos...
Yeah.
Fries.
Deep fried macaroni and cheese product based on the Frito-Lay snack Cheetos.
What? Oh shit, mac and Cheetos were a thing.
But they didn't go on a burger.
No, but they were at Burger King. What do you mean? I never said anything about a burger other than the king of them.
I swear to God you said that they were placed in a burger.
No.
Maybe I just don't listen to you enough.
I know that's for a fucking fact.
Or I listen to you too much.
I always love it when I'm editing and I can hear when either one of us does it. The other very clearly isn't listening to the one talking because they're ready to say what they want to say from like 2 minutes ago.
I now get to hear that live. And I get to do it too. I get to join in on the fun of not listening to anyone.
Well, speaking of not listening to us or listening to us, it doesn't matter. You have some choice opinions on the things that we have previously chatted about.
Yeah, speaking of listening to you too much, more like, jeez. Okay, alright, listen. I'm gonna go back here. I'm gonna bring up a couple of choice opinions, because whenever I listen to this podcast, I, like probably several listeners out there, just love to shout at you both in my car all the time, as though I'm here on the call with you.
The only people I shout out in my car are Google Maps.
Hey, yo, shout out Google Maps taking me to the local Burger King for those macaroni and Cheetos.
No, it's usually more like, Google Maps, what the fuck are you doing? No, don't lose connection right now. Yes, I know that I went the wrong way. I'm stopping at the fucking gas station, Google Maps. Calm down.
I miss my good bitch Garmin. I used to love setting Garmin into, like, German, and then just completely ignoring the route set so that I would learn, rerouting in different languages, and then forget them approximately 10 minutes later.
My GPS does a dog voice.
What?
Yeah, it does a dog voice.
There's a lot coming at me right now from all directions.
Okay, alright. Refocusing. Episode 18.
No, what does a dog voice sound like? Is it like Scooby-Doo, like, Ruh-roh, Raggy, run right?
It's similar, but it doesn't do the Ruh-roh type stuff. It just does, like, if it tells you to turn right, it's like, turn right! Yes! You did it! And then, if there's, like, when you first set the GPS to go, it'll be like, can I stick my head out the window? Or, you know, something silly like that. And then...
Are you 8?
Obviously. And then, like, if there's, like, a hazard or something ahead, it'll be like, I wonder if there's some tasty toys. Or something like that. I don't remember all the voice lines, but I love it.
It's better than the fucking, I still have nightmares about the Lightning McQueen voice that you had on Waze on that one trip to Chicago.
It's from Waze. They have a dog voice now. But yeah, the one that goes, turn right, ka-chow!
Ka-chow!
Oh, yeah, right. It was just like the most defeated Kerchow ever. Owen Wilson gave like negative 110% to that one.
Let's be real, that wasn't Owen Wilson. That was some underpaid voice actor.
You're right.
Yeah, and just so you know, for that entire multi-hour trip back home, It was just constant, whether the GPS was talking or not. From all three of us, ka-chow!
Yeah.
Like, if there was a lull in conversation, one of us would just ka-chow to fill it.
It was good. It was a good bit.
And then it's followed by every single one of us, all in unison after the first one, going ka-chow all together.
Okay, but I want to take you both back to episode 18, Smoking Smarties, where you both argued about the best cookies. And I believe the answers were monster cookies from Alex.
Yes,
and
ma'am.
Oh my god, Blaine, what the hell did you say it was?
I don't even remember.
I don't remember you being horribly wrong.
Probably chocolate chip.
Chocolate chip's a good
because
one.
they slap.
Yeah. Now I do want to address, though, the amount of just pure slander against raisins in that episode.
Raisins!
Alex,
they took out all the good parts of a grape and left you with what's
the
left.
Water?
The grape
That's all
juice!
that's missing. They put
Holy
sugar
shit,
on
they
it.
milked the grape!
They milked the grape.
They did surgery on this grape and sucked out all the juices.
Listen.
I mean, if they want to employ someone to make raisins, allow me to come in and suck all the juice out of your grapes.
I don't know. I can't even respond to that. That's such a good idea.
I can. You're hired.
What? Alex, notorious raisin baron who hates raisins.
They're just awful. They're an awful little fucking...
They add a nice... It's a sweet punch, you know, to the otherwise kind of dry, crumbly goodness of the oatmeal cookie around it. And
it's not
I think
that sweet, though. It has a bad flavor in it.
Well,
it looks like a grandmother.
Like that's the nice thing, though, right?
Too.
Listen, you know, I'm a sugar demon. I love my excessive amounts of sugar, but also I can appreciate a good subtle sweetness to it. That's where raisins come in. They're like they're not like the type of thing that's out front, just like slapping you in the face with a big thing of sugar, like it's a kid's cereal commercial. They're, you know, the sort of gentle, like calming presence that's like, hey bud, you want some sucrose on that? Yeah, here you go. And then they just kind of like, you know, give it a little bit there.
Raisins have the texture of terrible, like, fruit snacks.
You have the texture of terrible fruit snack. Actually, I don't know what your texture is, Blaine. Probably smoother than a raisin, I imagine.
Come take a nibble.
I'm not gonna take a nibble, Blaine.
May I take a nibble?
I had to say wink out loud because, you know, you can't see.
You're right.
I would have envisioned the wink there.
Had I said wink or not?
Yeah. It just feels right, you know? Just like eating raisins feels wrong. It feels wrong in my mouth, it feels wrong on my taste buds. My tummy doesn't really give a shit, but that's because it's eviscerating them in acid like it should.
If I became mayor of Earth, I would outlaw raisins.
I don't think I'd take it quite that far. I mean, other people enjoy them.
I would.
Just don't give them to me. I don't want them. Don't put them in a cookie, because I'm going to want a cookie, but then it's going to have raisins in it. That sucks.
I'll take your raisin cookies.
But, what about craisins?
Oh, craisins fuck.
Craisins are just cranberry raisins. They fucking suck.
Craisins can get it.
I'm okay. I'm more okay with craisins than I am raisins.
Like, craisins have that extra tart punch, you know? It's not just the sweet. I understand, right? Raisins, there is not a lot going there for them. I like them when they're in a cookie. I'm not a big fan of raisins on their own. Craisins, though.
Yeah.
God,
I like me a tardy
absolutely
party.
Just, mwah. There is nothing bad about a craisin. Craisins have never committed any sort of crimes in Costa Rica in 2004. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Nothing you can prove.
Not unless you dig up that one part of the ocean.
The ocean?
Yeah.
What?
How do you dig an ocean?
How does
Alex? How does one dig an ocean?
Well, you get like one of them scuba diver suits and you get on down there with a shovel.
So you're digging on the ocean bed?
Yeah.
Not the ocean.
Yeah, you're digging the ocean.
You're not digging the ocean. If you're saying you're digging the ocean, I would imagine Jesus heading out there with a shovel and just going to town on the ocean.
Listen, I hope you can figure out how to dig the ocean, because otherwise you're never going to find where Krazen hid the body.
Who's Krazen?
Wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy?
Krazen in Costa Rica.
No.
That does sound like a character from like The Godfather Part 7. Or you know how movies tend to get worse the more movies that they make? So yeah, The Godfather Part 7 or something has got to be terrible, and I could imagine a guy named Krazen in there.
Hey, Krazen, what are you doing out there? Nothing that you can prove. I'm definitely not in Costa Rica, Tony.
Krazen, I always liked you, Krazen. You're a good boy.
You come to me on the day of my
praise me harder,
wedding.
Daddy.
Krazen, you can't come to me on the day of my daughter's wedding.
But you know what they say, keep praising the Krazen, eh?
You know it, Krazen.
Okay, alright, look, I'm moving on. I'm moving to the next thing I want to be mad about. Alex?
Yeah?
Why do you want to eat DVDs?
I don't want to eat DVDs. They are preferable to eating an entire fucking series of Lord of the Rings books.
I just don't get where that logic's at, though.
Alex, you have to eat the same, you have to eat more DVDs than you do books.
No, hold the fucking phone. What are you talking about?
Not in mass. Not in size.
The what? 3 DVDs that compose the Lord of the Rings extended cut series, assuming we're talking like Blu-rays, they're gonna weigh a lot less. I'll side with Alex on that one.
I believe we were including The Hobbit too.
We included The Hobbit. We included The Hobbit.
It's 6 DVDs, 4 books.
Is it 6 DVDs? What the fuck did they put on those DVDs? Oh, because the bonus feature DVDs.
Well, also the 3 Hobbit movies.
Yeah.
Oh, we're including that. Oh, I thought this was just a trilogy. Oh, shit. Okay.
No, we're including The Hobbit in there, too.
Alex, you're so wrong, though.
Yeah, that's 4 books to 6 movies.
That's...
It's harder for you to eat. Alex, you're gonna tear your butthole open when that sharp plastic comes out of you.
Yeah, it's not about the mass here. It's not about, like, the raw material component going in. It's about the raw material components going through and out. Like, the act of paper going through your system, it's gonna kind of fold. It's gonna be digested. It's gonna get broken down a bit by your systems.
You're gonna have a nice paper mache in your gullet.
Plastic.
No, paper.
That shit doesn't break down for anything. It's not gonna dissolve. Okay, hold on.
A dude ate a whole airplane over his life. I can eat 6 DVDs. I'll be fine.
What? What the fuck are you talking? What?
A dude ate an airplane. A whole airplane throughout the course of his life.
What?
Yeah, airplane dude, you know?
Michael Latito.
See, Blaine knows.
Why?
Or Mikel?
What?
Mikel Latito?
Point is,
he's French.
If my French boy Latito can eat an entire airplane, I can eat 6 DVDs. I've been inspired, and it's going to go much quicker than 4 Lord of the Rings books.
But Alex, he's French.
So?
That's fair.
Hey, do you want to know other items that he's eaten?
Yes.
Besides a Cessna 150 light aircraft, he has also consumed 18 bicycles, 18 bicycles, 15 shopping carts, 7 television sets, 6 chandeliers.
I hope not CRTs.
2 beds. I hope CRTs. 2 beds, 1 pair of skis, only 1, 1 computer, only 1. You eat an entire Cessna 150 light aircraft, but only 1 computer, 1 waterbed. Does that include the water? Is it pre-filled?
I mean, to be fair, there were probably a couple computers inside the aircraft, so like, I could fuck with that.
I'm confused at this one. 500 meters of steel chain at once.
At
So
what?
At what? What?
Does that mean in one gulp, or does that mean?
I mean, I think that's just like one big
sitting?
spaghetti noodle, right? Like,
Yeah, I'm definitely picturing reverse magician handkerchief, and just it keeps on going in and in and in, and you're like, how does he do it?
the fuck? 500 meters of like. Okay, are we talking
That is
like
1,600 feet, by the way.
paperclip chain here, or are we talking like ship chain?
Ooh, that's an important question.
'Cause,
That's an
like,
important specification.
That can drastically alter it. If we're talking like jewelry level chain, like jewelry level, then
Jewelry chain,
guess
I
I
can
can
see
kinda
500
see it.
meters
Oh, yeah.
in one gulp.
Yeah.
That I
I
can
mean,
see.
not
sort
one
of.
gulp, obviously, but you know, in like one sitting over the course of several hours.
Chug that chain! Chug that chain!
Why does it sound like a Fear Factor thing? Like, Joe Rogan's just gonna be yelling out, okay, you have to eat 500 meters of this steel chain!
Oh god, is that where Joe Rogan was from originally?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Ew.
and like UFC or something.
Yeah, I
Ugh.
think he started in UFC or something like that. Then he, went to Fear Factor.
If we could just never ever mention Joe Rogan in my presence.
Can I
That'd
mention
be
him one
nice.
last time? Have you ever
Oh.
seen Joe Rogan's weird nipples?
Oh, I don't want to.
Want to.
Joe Rogan's got some weird ass fat nipples.
I
I
mean,
have
me
nothing
too, but
against Joe
damn.
Rogan. I have nothing against big titties. Joe Rogan does not deserve big titties.
Oh, it's not his titties, it's his nipples.
Why have you seen Joe Rogan's nipples?
Because they're funny looking.
Okay.
Anya and I shared a bathroom with a man who had 4 nipples.
Wait,
Hot.
what? We did?
Yeah, Austin.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right. I remember now. Good old quad nipple Austin. Okay. What was it? I have one
Hold
more
on.
thing.
I have a picture of Joe Rogan's weird
Oh,
nipples.
God, please don't.
They cast shadows.
But also do. Oh, Jesus, fuck.
Oh my god. That's bad to look at.
Okay, listen. In most contexts, right? Nipples that are kind of like elongated or tall like this, very good. But there is nothing. There's no areola on this man.
See, that's the issue. There is no
That's
areola.
the problem I have.
He's his all nips, no areola. 0 out of 10.
It is just one solid color. It matches the rest of his skin perfectly. That is what. And this look, this fucking expression,
Hold on,
like
I got
he
a better
desires the
expression.
cameraman carnally.
I got a better expression. There you go.
His look says, "I just shit in this hot tub."
I mean, if you gave any kind of a talk, that's basically the same thing, right?
Moving on from Joe Rogan
Yes.
and his weird nipples.
Please.
French homie also ate one coffin with the handles.
I thought you were going to say with the
one-
corpse.
One Guinness Award plaque, and this one's just the funniest one of all of them for me. 45 door hinges.
45.
I don't know what door hinges being hilarious to me being eaten are, but yeah, that's the funniest one for me.
So the point
said,
is-
oh, I want you to eat 45 oranges. And he's like, 45 oranges, okay. And so I was like, no, it actually rhymes. God damn you, Drake, why were you right?
So the point is, I can take 6 DVDs. And the plastic boxes they come in.
Alright, listen, after hearing more about... What did you say the name was, Blaine?
Mikel Latito?
After hearing about my boy Mikel, yeah, alright. I can kind of see where you're coming from here.
You know, using Alex's logic, that means Alex should also be able to eat a 150 Cessna.
Yeah?
What's a 150 Cessna?
Wait.
Is that the plane?
No!
The plane that the dude ate.
Blaine, I think Alex's logic, though, is that there's less volume to that than the books.
No, Alex is
books.
saying if this guy can eat a plane, that means he should be able to eat a bunch of DVDs.
I mean, yeah, that guy ate a whole plane and he's fine. I can eat some DVDs. That's
so
much less.
therefore,
Yeah,
you should
fair.
also be able to eat
I'll
an
give you
airplane.
that.
I would choose not to.
Why not? You would eat 6 DVDs.
4 whole giant fucking books, yeah.
Books are so much easier to eat.
They are pretty.
They're gonna take. This is 4 books written by Tolkien. You guys are overestimating your stomach capacities.
I mean, I've read the books. They're not.
Alex, I know what
I mean, they're
about.
kind of long. Okay, they are pretty long. Actually, I do very specifically remember in my youth bragging about the page count of them. So yeah, okay, never mind. No, yeah, you might be right, Alex.
They're fucking long.
And this is why we come onto this podcast to change minds.
Fuck that! I come onto this podcast to be right.
That never happens. No, I still think you're wrong. I do still think I'd prefer the books. The final thing, though, that the final thing I have that I can remember at least, because there are plenty more things I guarantee you that I just never wrote down that I was very mad about. The final thing I have at the moment is the worst type of shoe. Blaine, you were an anti-Yeezy, and I respect you for that. Alex, you were an anti-Crocker.
Fuck
and again,
Crocs.
I still respect you for that. But no one mentioned those little 5-fingy toe shoes, like the ones that wrap around it. They're like gloves, but for your feetsies. Those things are horrible. They are a crime against humanity, an affront to nature.
Mean, they aren't really like going out shoes. They're more like athletic, like aquatic type.
Like in the right context, where you are wearing them for like rock climbing or whatever they're designed for, yeah, they make a lot of sense. You get it is just like grip for your feetsies. I understand.
Yeah, I imagine someone wearing them going like canoeing or kayaking. That's a perfectly reasonable situation to use those.
Yeah.
I've never seen someone like in the mall wearing.
Oh, I've seen that.
Finger glove.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Wearing them outside of like an active setting in just normal public. Absolute most horrifying thing to see. It's like staring at feet. But somehow worse.
They're let those puppies out for free?
Like if someone's just wearing like sandals or flip-flops or something and you look at that, you can see their feet and it's not that horrible for some reason. But then I see those and it's like uncanny valley of foot, you know?
I can't wear sandals because that's giving away free looks and I'm the Costco of feet. I've got a business to run.
Yeah, exactly. Same here. And also my weird, strange toes that the doctors told me they would have to break to set correctly. And instead of just dealt with the blisters for all of my life.
How much you paying? Or how much you charging, sorry.
What, to break my toes?
No.
For feet pics at Foot Costco.
I see them puppies.
Oh. It better be the hot dog price. Do you hear that's going up?
Oh, the hot dog's going up?
What?
No, I'm joking. It's a joke.
I've never actually had a Costco
I have...
You know that Twitter account?
I don't know what's going on.
Do you remember that Twitter account that just, like, changed their fucking display name and it said that the hot dog price was going up and, like, 20 different news outlets started reporting it as official news?
I remember hearing that Costco specifically said, we are never going to change the price of our hot dogs.
I don't know if they said never.
I'm pretty sure it was never. Because they have done shit to make sure that they don't have to upcharge their hot dog.
I think it was never. That sounds right to me, actually.
It's always been like, it's going to be $1.50 and that's it.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think that's a hot dog and a soda.
That's good shit.
It's a hot dog and a soda.
Sam's Club had like a deal that was basically that, and I just always went into it at work like all the time because I worked near a Sam's Club.
Because Costco is Sam's Club.
Costco is not Sam's Club. I mean, they're the same idea.
It's the same shit.
I mean, it's the same idea.
Same shit. That's what I mean. It's the same shit.
Yeah.
Just a different company.
I mean, yeah, they have the same business model. Okay. What were we gonna do next?
It's about chill out time right now.
Okay, listen. I think we should take this one over the chill out tent. I'm very fired up about these. There's too many feet. There's too many feet in my brain. I need to get it out of here.
Oh, does that mean I gotta keep my shoes on in the tent?
Well, you gotta keep your shoes on because your feetsies stink.
Alright, where do I put my feet?
Firmly inside of your own... Hold on.
No, finish.
Put them in my ass.
Finish.
I can't. No, it's too much pressure now.
It's okay.
Firmly inside your own ass! Ha!
Oh!
Got him. Okay.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, wow. This is a lot more cramped than I was expecting, actually.
Told ya.
I mean, have y'all ever... Listen, I know we were just talking about, like, feet stank. Have y'all ever washed the piss flap?
Huh?
You know, the piss
Why
flap?
would we wash the piss flap?
The piss flap?
We wash it every time we piss.
What?
The piss flap?
Yeah, the piss flap. Do you not remember that from the episode with Brandon?
I remember that.
I'm lost.
There's a piss flap in the chill out tent. It's canon.
I don't remember that at all.
It's Paltry Squabbles canon.
I literally have no idea.
I don't know how you don't remember this, Blaine. You've been using it every week.
You mean my glory hole? I don't know. I don't know if it's a glory hole.
The two are very different things.
I mean,
it's where I put my piss.
You pissed it? Well,
I think you're using the glory hole wrong, Blaine.
I mean, it depends on, I guess, where you're at. You could be, I mean, you know,
Yeah,
you're
that's
at
fair.
the right places, maybe. Maybe that's what they're there for. Who knows? I feel like there are better ways to get your piss fetish off, though, than to have strangers piss through a hole on you.
Can I just say, I'm so happy we're back to obsessive piss humor.
Listen, it's one of the treasured things.
Most...
It's what I live for some days.
This is the most we've talked about piss in, like, 10 episodes.
I've listened to y'all talk about piss a lot, so I wanted to bring that back. You know, a special treat for everyone.
We decided a while ago, you can have a little piss talk as a treat.
Yeah.
I will give you half a piss.
But if you do all your chores, you get 3/4.
Do you want to hear a story?
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell y'all a story from my youth, from my adventures as little Anya. This was in 6th grade, I think. I don't remember what year was that. I know I had my phone. I don't know.
6th
like
grade
2000...
would have been 2008 or 2009.
Yeah, something like that. 2009-ish. This was about 2009.
6th grade? No, that wouldn't be 2000. No, oh, never mind. That would be 2009. I lied.
I got nominated to go to this, like, national young leadership conference thing. I don't know why. I still don't know why. I've always been really bad when it comes to, like, public speaking and being in front of... You know what? Maybe it was because of that. So that I would learn. Well, I didn't learn. Ha! Fuck you, Mom. My mom didn't nominate me for that one. I love you, Mom. If you're ever... I'm not going to tell my mom to listen to this podcast. I love you, Mom. I love you too much to have you listen to Chester's dusting stories.
Are you sure you didn't learn? Because look who you're talking to right now. Billions of people around the entire world.
Listen, I'm talking to them on this podcast. If anything, that just reinforces my suspicions. Okay, but I was nominated to this conference, and it was neat. We got to go out to, like, Washington, D.C. and see a bunch of old shit and a bunch of new shit, and I kind of just got to be a kid in a different state with no parental supervision, but a lot of other adult supervision, I guess, and just sort of be a tourist for, like, a week. And it ended with a, like, sleepover at the, like, NAD, Museum of Science and Industry in Baltimore, Maryland or something, I think.
A sleepover at the museum?
Yeah, dude, we got to like sleep in the museum. It was cool as fuck.
Did shit come alive at night?
Shit. I was just about to say that!
Unfortunately, it did not, because
Ben
this one was
Stiller
the Science
lied.
and Industry Museum, so
I was
everything
gonna say,
just,
because
it all
Ben Stiller
required
wasn't
power. They just invented the Roomba, so it wasn't eligible to be in the museum yet. I don't know when they invented the Roomba.
1904.
I don't think they invented the Roomba in 1904. Okay, you know what? Back on topic.
2002.
So because
The
I was...
Roomba was invented in 2002?
Yes.
What the
Oh
fuck?
shit.
September, to be specific.
Damn. But what the...
Okay, anyway, go on, Anya. Sleeping in
Yeah.
a museum.
Sorry.
No, that's our fault.
So I had... I got to sleep in a museum, and the next day, there was like this farewell speech thing that we were like, there's like 150-ish kids or whatever, all divided up into like 12 groups of 12. I don't, the math doesn't quite work, but whatever. And each group basically nominated one representative to go up on the final day and give like a little speech about their experiences, right? And for whatever reason, my group leader nominated me to do it. And I was pretty much told that the speech could be a bit freeform. It was kind of just like, share like a story or a memory, or like talk about your experiences with this in some way and say goodbye to everyone. Pretty loose stuff. And so like day of, like, because I was told this the night before.
Oh my god, they gave you a night?
Yeah, I got one night to prepare this speech, basically.
That's bullshit.
It went... Hold on here. Now, we got into the speeches, and I went, like, 10th or 11th. So by this point, there had been, like, 10 or 9 other kids who had basically just given the exact same speech of, "Oh, I enjoyed my time upon the leadership conference. I met so many friends. An unforgettable experience. I enjoyed this monument. And I had fun at this place." It was pretty fucking boring. Like, you hear that 10 times and you're 12. Like, it's the worst thing in the world. And then I just kind of came up, right? Like, I was sweating bullets at this point because I'm not a public speaker. And I somehow, though, I decided I wanted to tell a story, and it was about my buddy John, who I had met at the camp or conference, whatever. He was in my group, and I was talking about how there was one day that we were all in group, and we were like chilling out and talking about something, and there was like a moment of silence or something. I think we were doing like an observation for 9/11 or whatever. I don't honestly remember, but I think it may have actually been that. And John just let out the biggest ripper you ever heard in your life. Like, he let out a fart that shook the damn floor. And we were in the basement on concrete. And I'm not joking, I felt the floor shake from this man's asshole. The force produced, I'm amazed he did not lift off into the fucking ceiling.
Y'all were like sitting down, right?
Everyone was sitting down, yeah, everyone was dead silent. And
Thankfully,
just out of nowhere,
I'm just
John
glad he didn't have the downward force to hit the ground that hard from, like, waist height.
Yeah, exactly. Like, that would have been way worse. And then John looks over to me and says, "Anya, what was that?" And I was like, "What the fuck was what? What was what? What are you talking about? You farted, not me." And then everyone believed John. And nobody believed me. Everyone thought I farted. They thought I was the big nasty ripper. It was John.
So you needed some restitution, so you went up there and accused him of doing it.
No, I didn't do it.
Exactly, that's what you said on the stage.
I couldn't make a fart that good if I tried. Blaine, I wish I could. I should have taken credit, but I didn't, because there was a pretty girl and I didn't want to seem like the big fart kid. So
that's fair.
Anyways, that was my speech, and I told that to like 140 kids, and they just fucking loved it. Everyone absolutely died at that, because when you've just sat through like 40 minutes of the same canned speech over and over again, another 12-year-old talking about farts? Really good shit.
That's funny.
Peak comedy.
And that's the time that I got blamed for the biggest, like the single most powerful fart that I have ever experienced in my life. I have never, well actually no, there's been one instance in my life where I felt a fart of similar caliber, and I did do it. And it did end up being so bad that we had to evacuate a trailer home because of it. I'm slightly lactose intolerant. McDonald's milkshakes overnight are a bad recipe.
McDonald's milkshakes make my stomach feel funky, and I'm not lactose intolerant.
It's a bad time. It's a really bad idea.
What about the meme of the ice cream machine's broken?
You don't need ice cream for a milkshake all the... Wait, do you?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, but the milkshakes at McDonald's come out of a different machine is the thing.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, because the milkshakes are done with... They come out of a different machine. Because that machine's just ice cream. They use it for the McFlurries because it spits out ice cream, but it don't spit out milkshake.
Huh.
Well, that was my fun story. Should we go back to arguing?
Yeah, that was a good fart story.
Yeah. Farts. So, is this our first topic?
Fuck, it is the first topic.
Not counting, like, the past?
Yeah, we spent a long time arguing about old topics.
We did, didn't we?
That's fine. It was a trip back down memory lane.
Okay, to be fair, most of that we spent off topic.
That's also fine. It was fun. So, hey, y'all like pizza?
Oh, I love pizza.
Pizza.
Give me a pizza pie. Pizza.
I turn into the Noid whenever I see it. I think. Does the Noid like pizza? That's been ambiguous to me.
Does what?
The Noid. Does the Noid actually like pizza, or does he just go into a blind murderous rage because of it?
Like, does he steal it because he wants it, or does he steal it because he hates it? Like, with the Hamburglar, they make this so clear. Yeah. Come on, Domino's.
Noid is just an ambiguous man. Anyways.
But I got a pizza question for you.
Pizza?
Yeah.
Pizza pie?
Pizza time.
Pizza time.
What toppings don't go on a pizza?
Oh, that's easy and very simple, because everyone agrees with this one. It's anchovies.
Come on!
Anchovies slap.
Anchovies slap.
Can slap my fucking nuts.
Nice and salty, a little bit fishy. They're a great pizza topping.
Yeah, that's because they slap nuts.
You know what doesn't belong on pizza?
Salt.
Sure, it might be a bit cliche, but pineapple. Don't put fruit on my pizza.
Pineapple belongs in certain scenarios, but it is a limited set. It has to complement it. Now, Alex, I know you don't like your sweet and savory mix, but my god.
I don't.
It's good.
I was working at a pizza joint, and people would order a pepperoni and pineapple. Spicy and sweet? That's a whole other ballgame. I don't like that. I can take a Hawaiian.
Spicy?
What?
Yeah, pepperoni.
You think pepperoni's spicy?
Pepperoni's spicy?
Yeah, pepperoni is a spicy meat. It's considered a spicy meat.
Barely.
Like, I eat much spicier things, but pepperoni is spicy.
No, it's not.
It smelled the word spicy once in its use, but like by no means actively spicy. I don't think anyone in the world has ever eaten, like, okay, hold on.
It's
like there are definitely some like
spicy.
Expensive variants of it that have more of. Okay, you're talking like herbal spicy.
Yeah, it's spicy in the same way like salami is.
Okay.
Also not spicy.
They both go on my spicy Italian at Subway.
Herbaceous. Spicy.
So is your mouth on fire when you eat a spicy Italian, whatever the hell you said?
It's not like spicy as in it's super hot. It's just a spiced meat. It's got a lot of spices in it.
Okay.
See,
I can see where you're coming from.
That's a completely different thing. When I hear spicy, I think this has some sort of heat included in it, and not just this is filled with herbs and spices.
It's a spiced meat.
I hear this is going to hurt as much on the way out as it did going in. And that's what spicy means to me. But I love Taco Bell. God damn it.
Taco Bell ain't spicy.
It's not. You're right.
Fuck tacos.
Blaine, you're an idiot.
Says the idiot.
45-degree angle, motherfucker. Hold it at a 45-degree angle. And use a napkin. Or one of those weird little carriers.
And you have to tilt your head the other way? Hold it at a 45, you have to bend your head the other way? That's so stupid. Why can't you just eat it with your head pointing
look, we're not getting into
like
this
normal?
one. We've argued enough outside the podcast on this.
I don't give a shit. We're gonna stop recording. I'm gonna be still arguing about this.
Okay, but no. Listen, anchovies. Tiny. Too small. They got eyes. Eyeballs do not belong on my pizza. I will never, ever eat an eyeball willingly on a pizza. The pizza is the place for things that I know are very dead, and for some reason anchovies feel like they can come back to life.
What?
The anchovies I've had on my pizza didn't have their heads.
Oh. Somehow that makes it more okay for me until I remember the tails too. I think it's a texture thing for me. I mean, I'm not a big seafood person in general.
But you said there's too tiny. But you said they're so teeny tiny. How is it a texture thing?
I mean, even small things have texture.
Are you sure you're not thinking canned sardines?
There's a difference?
They don't just put the whole ass anchovy on the pizza. It's like little fillets. It's just the middle part. Without the bones or anything.
Wait, hold on.
It's kind of a gritty texture.
While you're doing that, do you not like Caesar salads? Like, have you ever had a Caesar salad?
Oh god, this still looks horrible. It's like a worm on your pizza. Why? It's all just concentrated in one place. Like, that's just all the is there any way that you can eat an anchovy on a pizza without just consuming the entire anchovy in one, spaghetti gulp, basically?
Yeah, it's kind of a crumbly texture.
Yeah, bite it.
It's not like a slippery fish texture. It's like a little bit crumbly. It stays on a pizza just as well as pepperoni. Probably better,
maybe
actually.
I am thinking of sardines then. Fuck. My whole life a lie? Do I not know what the hell fish are?
Yeah, if you've ever had a Caesar salad, the dressing has anchovies in it.
I've never had a Caesar salad.
Well, okay, listen. I don't know if I have qualms with the flavor. It's the thought and the texture of maybe it's because I had a betta fish when I was a kid growing up, and it reminds me too much of eating a betta fish.
What? They're not even similar looking.
They have a similarly vaguely shaped oval body.
You mean like a fish does?
Exactly. I don't like eating most fish.
I know I've seen you eat fish before.
Okay, listen, we go down to fucking Bluff Lake. I'll eat a absolute mountain of catfish, but largely because it's just fried up in little cubes. I look at an anchovy, and I just see exactly what Blaine has posted here. I see little Roy.
They look nothing alike!
My sweet boy. They have scales, and they're ovular, and that is enough for me to not want to eat them.
They have scales.
They have scales.
That means they're the same thing.
Everything with scales is a betta fish. Lizards? Secretly betta fish. Just land fish.
If I was a fish, I would be an alpha fish.
You fucking loser.
Yeah, that's true.
God, I feel almost mean after that. I feel like that hit harder. I don't know.
Oh, it was perfect.
So deserved.
God damn.
Listen.
It was so perfect. I deserve it.
No disagreement here.
It's felt so guttural, and I loved it.
There's like raw hate, like raw vitriol in that. Like I smelled that coming off of you.
You fucking loser.
That had more power in it than John's fart.
But I don't know what topic I would, or topping on a pizza that I like the least, but it's probably onions, to be honest, and we've hashed that before.
Shut the fuck up, Alex. You're a broken goddamn record. I don't like onions.
I swear to God,
bad. I'm so terrible about onions. It's terrible, bad. Anything that even remotely includes onions is shitty. That's my impression of Alex.
I can be a picky eater solely because I don't like onions. It is a curse, but also why did every culture in the world think this disgusting, stinky vegetable is the best?
Because they fucking
they're
slap.
delicious.
Next question. No, but I can actually kind of agree with you on this one. A little bit. Because on pizza, it's like onions are a bit of a foreign texture to me. Like, well-diced onions, fine. But, like, big circular onion like you'd have on a burger or something? Fuck that.
Who the fuck puts, like,
that's
ring of onion on a burger or fucking on a pizza?
Yeah, that's the wildest
I mean, they probably
shit
do
I've
that
ever
somewhere
heard.
in Brazil. They put everything on pizza in Brazil's. Brazil's?
You talking about Brazil now?
Yeah, do we want to get into Brazilian pizza? That's a whole nother level.
I don't want to go anywhere near Brazil.
I mean, Brazil seems... Well, okay. Yeah.
It's a meme. It's like France, but worse.
I think they got big spiders there, and I don't like that none too much.
I mean, they do have, like, the entire Amazon rainforest. They probably have spiders somewhere in Brazil. Like... For the listeners' benefit, Blaine has just sent France with the A censored.
And
then
now
Brazil
Brazil the same way.
Also with the A censored. I think he just has a thing against A's.
Hey, that's the first letter of my name, and the third letter of his. And the
Also
first
the
letter
first
of
of mine.
yours!
Hey, fuck you!
No, please, don't take me to Brazil.
You damn beer. Beer?
Beer?
Yeah, you're the only person that starts with a B in this call.
Oh. I thought you called me...
Ha, BB baby boy.
Baby poo poo. With your baby poo.
I thought you called me a shitty alcohol.
No.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. Beer sucks, Alex.
Beer does suck. Fuck beer.
It doesn't
It is
taste
just
nice
piss
at
water.
all.
Like, I know that's a common argument, but fuck it.
I've liked the flavor of beer since I was like 4.
I think
Beer
that's the thing.
slaps.
Because you're a stupid kid then, and you're a stupid guy now.
Gotta say.
It tastes like terrible bread.
It
It's
tastes
been
good.
soaked
You
in
get,
shitty
especially
water.
you get a good one, and it's real good. You get a shitty one,
There's
and
no
it's okay.
such thing as a good
There's
beer.
nothing reading about it. It's low on alcohol.
There's no such thing as
if
a
I
good
want to get
beer.
drunk, I want to get fucked up, I'm gonna take just like shots. It's cheap. It's cheaper that way. It's fast. Well, not necessarily cheaper, I guess. It's more concentrated. I can get it over with quicker.
Yeah.
If I want to like sip and enjoy things, mixed drinks exist for that exact reason, and they're way better.
Oh, I chug mixed drinks. Are you kidding me?
Fair.
Well, okay, I don't chug usually, but I don't sip.
Yeah, okay, I'll give you that. Listen, there's nowhere that like a beer outcompetes other forms of ultramacalls.
I love beer. It tastes good. If you pound
No,
enough
it
of them,
doesn't.
you feel funny.
I think with beer, you just...
Yeah, you have to pound like 40 of them to feel anything.
Like 4 and you're starting to feel it. 9
Okay,
and you're pretty
4?
fucked up.
There are some
You weak
semi-strong beers. I do remember the one time that we went out to that brewery in like Wisconsin, and I had one
yeah, Alex
beer
wasn't there.
and was like drunk at the casino, and I won like $60. That was a good night.
Yeah, I remember.
And then I
that.
bought more
It was.
alcohol for everyone and threw up in your toilet. Thank you for holding my hair back on that, by the way. I appreciate it.
That was fun. Alex wasn't there.
Alex,
No,
wait.
I wasn't even able to throw up in Blaine's toilet.
Beer sucks.
You suck.
Says the one that sucks.
Got him.
Shit, I fell for the oldest trick in the book.
I don't know if it showed up or not
idiot.
on mic, but I just made a clap sound so that it can be me and Blaine high-fiving over how much you suck, Alex.
Well, on that shameful note, I think we're getting to be we're getting about that time. It's about there. It's about time to wrap her up. Call it another episode. Episode 24. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I need to go tend to my attic monsters. Y'all thought the basement had monsters. The basement does not have monsters. It just has spiders. Also,
just keep them from unionizing.
The real monster is inside all of us.
Whoa. Pretty deep, man.
Yeah, that's where the monster is.
Alright, so that'll do it for us. This has been Paltry Squabbles. We'd like to thank our guest Anya again. She was a wonderful guest. As always, you can follow us on Twitter at Paltry Squabbles. Send us an email at paltrysquabbles@gmail.com. Send us, topic suggestions, your thoughts on the show, good or bad. And give us a like and a subscribe if you'd be so inclined. And until next week, you'll always have us.
Anna, do you want to give a ending statement?
I do, and I'm trying to think of it.
Or something?
Stay sexy, everyone.
I love you.